How's it going, everyone? Welcome to this Microsoft Excel tutorial with Eli Dugan. Today, I'll show you how to use Excel in the context of your grades. In general, the way your grades work is that there are different categories like homework, classwork, and final exams. In each category, you have a certain number of points possible, and you'll earn a certain percentage of those points. These subscores are then taken into a weighted average, which is your final grade. As an example, let's say you had a 100% in your math class going into the final, but then scored a 60% on that final. If the final was weighted at 50% of your overall grade, your grade would now be an 80. However, if the final was only weighted at 15%, your final grade would be a 94. One question that some students may have going into the finals is what would happen to their grade if they get a given score on a given final. Students may also want to know what score they have to receive on the final to, say, hold their A or hold their B. Luckily, you can use algebra to work out the formula, and Excel makes it easy to do efficiently. First off, the math. Let's say that you have an 87 in math right now, and you want your final grade to be an A-, which would require at least an 89.5 to round up. And let's say that the final is weighted at 15%. So this means you want a final grade of 89.5, your current grade, which is 85% of your overall grade, is 87, and you need a final, which is 15%, to add to that to be at least an 89.5. So we want to solve this equation. Score equals 0.85 times the current score plus 0.15 times the score for final, and you want to solve that for score final. Hopefully, you can see what I did there. So I can now subtract this from both sides, and then divide this by 0.15 to have solved for S sub F, score final. I happen to know that this works out to be over 100, which means that even if you get every question on the final correct, assuming no extra credit, you will still not be able to get an A-. However, if you want to stay in the B range, meaning you can finish, you want to finish above a 79.5, you can work out that you only actually need a 37% on the final. If you take anything away from this video, remember this. Your final, in all likelihood, will not move your grade much. Please do not overstress. Now, to do this same work in Excel. The spreadsheet I personally use looks like this. I write my subjects here, I write my current grade in the subject here, and then I write the weight given to that subject's final here. And the different cutoffs that I need for the different grade boundaries are actually hidden in row 3. So now I just use the same formula that you saw from before, where D4 is this one, D4 is the 85% that you saw before, and 1 minus D4 is 15%. And obviously you have to use your dollar signs to lock it to the right things, and then you'll copy it over. You can update your current grade, so say your English grade drops to a 60. Oh no, you need a 280 on your final, that's not really possible. But oh, look at that, you can update the weight of your final, and now it's 90% of the final grade. I can still get an A, this is amazing. And the cells will automatically update. And that's it. Following these steps, you too can use Excel to help you with your grades. Happy spreadsheeting, and long live the class of 2021.